Hello, women. It is such an honor and a privilege to be before you again. I am sitting in the car and it is raining. It's not a very pretty day here in Tampa, but God is still good. I am so happy. God gave me a word just a few days ago that I just wanted to share with you in regards to Him speaking through the clouds. It's amazing how God will use so many different forms of nature and so many things that people just see every day, or life experiences every day that people just take for granted. And God, if you allow Him to, will speak through them and show you physical representations of things that may go on in life. So a few days ago, I was returning home from a trip and flying back into Tampa when we were probably about 30 minutes upon arrival, descending down into the Tampa, St. Petersburg area. The pilot stated that we were going to have a little bit of a rocky landing and that we would be in turbulence. Now, many of you know when you're in turbulence, a lot of it is a lot of wind gusts. A lot of times it's the clouds that are kind of forcing you to go different directions that the plane, the pilot doesn't want it to go. But unfortunately, when nature takes course, the pilots don't have much control. They can only just go kind of go the ways of the wind, but kind of stay on course as much as they can. So, as we began to go through what was probably ended up being about 20 minutes worth of turbulence, God decided to speak to me and speak through the representation of the turbulence. So, ironically enough, I had a window seat. And as I was looking outside, I was just, hoping, as most people, that, the turbulence would stop sometime soon. And that, we would land and, go about our day as usual. And that's when God said, if you just look outside the window, this is an example of much like life's obstacles, life's trials and tribulations and our hurdles. We feel life shaking us and moving different directions that we don't necessarily want it to move us and shake us in. But if you stay the course and you go to the place that I have for you, or the place that that I've intended for you, you'll arrive safely. And also just, as you're looking out the window and you're going through like a thick cloud that's just relentless, it's not going to give up. It's moving your plane different directions you don't want it to necessarily move in. To us, to the people that are not operating the plane, it appears that we're not making any progress at all. None whatsoever. But to the trained eye, the pilot, much like how God is, the pilot of our lives, as He should be, He has everything under control, and He's going to go ahead and make sure that we get to where we need to get as safe as we can get there, because our Father loves us and He cares about us. But it's just so funny how, we can't see how we're getting through it necessarily, our trials and our tribulations, to the naked eye, but God has you the whole time, and He knows that He's gonna bring you through your storm, through your turbulence. He said He would never leave us nor forsake us, and it's just such a beautiful thing to know that. And it was so nice just to see the representation of how, as we were going through the clouds, that God was just like, look, this is the same way that life presents problems, and you can't see how you're going to get through it, but just know that I'm going to get you through it, no matter what. So, ladies, I just want you to stay encouraged no matter what you're going through, whatever turbulence that may be going on in your life. Just know that God has got you, and that you will arrive to the destination that God has for you. Just stay encouraged. I love you, ladies, so very much. God bless, and I'll talk to you soon.